Good afternoon and welcome to the Windsor Star's Net News at Noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Craig Pearson, bringing you the best from the paper and the web. Haiti has been hit by a serious aftershock, measuring 6.1 on the Richter scale. It is rattling a country already devastated by last week's devastating earthquake. Officials now say as many as 70,000 people, and perhaps even more, have been killed. Joining us shortly will be Windsor Star columnist Anne Jarvis, who has written a potentially controversial column today, wondering about what can be done to fix Haiti. Here at home, Daniel Snively, who fled the scene of a November 2007 crash on Highway 3 that killed Gary Laporte, has been sentenced to 9 months house arrest. Snively, 36, had been driving her minivan while on a suspended license when she hit another vehicle that then crossed the median and hit head-on into the car carrying Laporte and his 17-year-old daughter, who was seriously injured in the crash. Federal Finance Minister Jim Flaherty is in Windsor today. He's talking about Phase 2 of Canada's Economic Action Plan. In other words, the infrastructure stimulus funding. Windsor may get more money. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. And the Windsor Regional Hospital is unveiling a new room in its emergency department today with a twist. It's designed just for children. And local hockey fans are all agog about a big event tonight at the WFCU Centre. After a skills competition last night, the annual CHL-NHL Top Prospects game gets underway tonight. The 20-man rosters for that were chosen by the NHL officials, and it includes a couple of Spitfires, forward Taylor Hall and defenseman Cam Fowler, and as well recently traded Spit forward Austin Watson will be playing in the game as well. The game starts at 7 p.m. and we'll be live blogging even earlier than that. Now here to talk to us today about the column she has is Windsor Star columnist Anne Jarvis. Anne, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome, Craig. Thanks for having me.
Yes, well, you have a column today that raises some eyebrows, perhaps, which is a good thing, but you're talking about Haiti and how there have been other countries that have been subject to slavery and colonial rule who have since fared better. And you're talking about how perhaps this earthquake, the devastation caused by it, is not simply from the earthquake, but also from the poverty that remains. What would you say your main point is?
Well, I think this is clearly a story about poverty and dysfunction, not a story about a natural disaster. This was a country that was barely functioning before the earthquake, and the New York Times pointed out that a similar earthquake of a 7.0 magnitude happened in California in 1989. Only 63 people died. In Haiti, tens of thousands are dead. So clearly the need is to address the problems in Haiti in the long term. It's not just enough to provide emergency relief. And many people point to the history of Haiti as the reason for the conditions in the country, but it has been pointed out that many other countries have gone through slavery, colonialism, oppression, and yet they fare better than Haiti. So I think the question is, why is Haiti in the condition that it is, and what can we do to address it?
Well, you bring up the idea of a benevolent dictator. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think it's, and I have to say that I don't know that anyone really knows the answer to Haiti. Certainly, Frank Chauvin of Windsor has worked in Haiti for more than 20 years. He says he doesn't know the answer. Many aid experts don't know the answer. And certainly massive aid has been poured into Haiti in the past. But certainly I think the idea of a benevolent dictator is a rather startling suggestion, and of course a controversial one, but I think perhaps we're talking about a new culture, one of an intensive and demanding culture of achievement.
So what would you say then to critics if you're bringing up, let's have a culture of achievement as opposed to perhaps excuses? What would you say to critics who might say, well, are you not blaming some of the most disadvantaged people in the world?
No, I don't think that we are blaming the ordinary people of Haiti who suffer so much on a daily basis, but I think we are blaming perhaps the 1% of Haiti's population that hold on to half of the country's wealth. Haiti has had a series of ruthless dictators who have stole millions and millions and exported that money from the country over many, many decades. Money that could have been invested in the country for the greater good of the people.
So really quickly then, how much hope do you hold out for Haiti, and what do you think should be done?
Well, I don't know how much hope to hold out for Haiti. I'm sad to say that, but I think it's clear that we do need a long-term plan, a solid plan for the long term of the world. When the reporters leave, when aid begins to slow, the world must remain in Haiti.
Well, thank you very much for coming on to talk about that. I'm sure it's going to get some people talking as well. That's all the time we have for today, but please click on us tomorrow when we'll have more updates and bold opinions on Net News at Noon.